Hey everybody, welcome. 2021. We got through 2020. Welcome to the Bigfoot Barbecue and Camp Cookbook. It's going to be an exciting new year. I'm going to do a lot more in the field. I was sick last year. Uh, we had some sickness in the family too, some ups and downs, and we're doing great now. I look forward to cooking for you guys this year, and I promise you I'm going to put out a lot more videos. Uh, I would like to say that since last year, a lot has happened. My wife is beginning her own YouTube channel, which I'm very excited about, and I will report on that at a later date. I'm also a part of a podcast this year. I'm a co host of the Bigfoot Cafe with Daniela. I don't want to butcher her last name, so I'm going to wait for a later date to tell you. But all you have to do is look up Hidden Existence and find the Bigfoot Cafe. And she is a wonderful lady. I owe her a lot. Thank you so much, Daniela. I hope y'all will tune into her. And like the way I said y'all, that's because my wife's from Texas and she don't even speak that way. So anyway, for the first episode tonight, I am going to make a a roast of pork on the barbecue with a habanero plum sauce. And I'm going to bring you along the whole way. And then I'm going to make a steak and some stuffed baked potatoes for my wife and I for dinner tonight. So anyway, hang on there, folks. I got things I got to get prepared, and then we're going to bring you right back, okay? I'm going to make a plum sauce right now. We picked these plums ourselves. These are Italian prunes. And actually, they're a little bit. We have some domestic plums too that my neighbor gave me. Just gonna toss this over to the side. You don't need to see where I tossed it. Get one more open here. Into the blender it goes. Tossing again. Okay. Now I have some habanero sauce. Smoked to perfection. This stuff is really good. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Now, I don't like things overly done, spicy wise. I mean, you don't want to destroy the flavor of your meat to prove something ridiculous to how much you like. So we're just going to go with all of that. We're going to go with 2 teaspoons. And trust me, that'll be all you need. And for a lot of people, that might even still be too much. This goes in the blender. And there's no reason that you need to see me blend it. Again, though, these are wonderful, pretty much locally produced sauces. And they are really wonderful to the palate, too. So anyway, I'm going to make this up, and I'll bring you back. We have tested this, and I really believe, and my wife agrees, that maybe a half teaspoon more will set this off of this wonderful smoked jalapeno sauce. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so it went a little more than that, but it comes on the back end, and I really like that. And I think that that'll set off that pork meat really nice. So can't wait to show you. And I'll be right back. We're going to mix the spices now. We have instant coffee, table ground black pepper. We have all-purpose rub, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, and Montreal steak. So what I'm going to do is and salt. So for the first batch, it's going to be 1 huge tablespoon of salt. About 3/4 a tablespoon of instant coffee. We're going to go with a tablespoon black pepper. And then about a half. Okay, now we're going to go with the all-purpose rub made by Blackstone. I love this stuff. 2 heaping teaspoons. Garlic powder, 1. Onion powder, 1. Paprika, 2 teaspoons. Cayenne powder, 1/2. Montreal steak. 2 teaspoons. I'm going to mix these up. I'm going to set this to the side because I'm also doing a New York steak tonight. New York steak, this is it. It's going to be half a tablespoon of black pepper. We're going to look at 1 teaspoon of Montreal steak. And then we're going to go with half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of instant coffee. And that's it. I'm going to mix it up, folks, and then I'm going to use that as my seasoning. Stay tuned, because it's going to get even better. And the beer is good, too. I have the steak. I have the picnic roast pork. I have the stuffing for my potatoes that are going to go on the microwave in the red container. I have my plum sauce. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to just for show, I'm going to take a scoop of this. This is bacon and sharp cheddar cheese and some delicious sour cream. I'm going to stuff these, put them together. This shows you what it looks like. Put them together with aluminum foil, and then I'm going to put them on the grill. Next, this is what I call a binder. This is the pork. Rub that all in. It's very important to get every bit of it. And what a binder is, the mustard will go away during this cook. People often go, well, how do you, ooh. Now the mustard actually goes away. This is just a binder for my spices. I want everything on there. So now we're just going to be liberal with the spices. My blend I made up a little while ago. I'm going to do that all the way through. And then when it comes to beef, and especially quality beef, it's salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of Montreal steak, and leave it in its blood. Let it rest. This meat has been sitting here for about an hour. Let it rest. It will actually expand, and it's really, really pretty. I'm going to turn it back over. A little bit more of this. This is so pretty, this picnic roast. These are actually very inexpensive to get. What they are is uncured hams. And I'm going to just turn it over. Still got the little bone in it, the knuckle. And it's nice and liberal. This is going to be on there in the smoke, including this. You're not going to eat this. You couldn't eat this. Dogs love it. But be liberal with your spices. Get them on there. And as I'm shaking everything, hey, you guys are right along with me, man. You see the way that camera was shaking? I'm getting it on. Getting with it. So anyway, I'm going to actually put a little more on and all that stuff. Just wanted to show you, it's really easy to do these kinds of things. I put these giant baked potatoes in the microwave for 5 minutes, which only made them half done, so that I was able to crush up this wonderful filling and then add the ingredients I want in that. And then I'm just going to fill these. We're going to wrap them up, and I'm going to put just a little bit of oil around the skins and all that, because it won't burn. The oil will keep it from burning. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be back as soon as I get this stuff on the grill. Did you see how my voice went? Grill! Like that, like I'm Peter from the Brady Bunch. Remember that when he's like, my voice is changing. And when it's time to change. Anyway, and look at me, I'm bouncing everything, I'm dancing. Woohoo! Okay. I gotta start my coals. That is a chimney. Coals in there. Gotta start my coals. This is a Jimmy. Gonna use some Kingsford. They do not sponsor me, but if they want to, I can just get it in here. That'd be good. Yeah, now I want some other start. There we go. One falls off. Okay. I'm going to put this quickly on my picnic table. I'm going to light this little packet underneath here. Throw these in here. Yeah. Light both ends for good measure. And that's how you light one of these. You can use paper and all that. I do not use any kind of fluid. It's, oh, no way. So anyway, and that, folks, this is where I live. We have so much wildlife out here. And you can see how dense this is. It's beautiful. Live in a motorhome in this beautiful little spot here. Stay tuned. We're going to be cooking here in a minute. Taking my coals. Oh, the flame, the flame. Cherry wood, one on each side. Okay, the griddle on. Yep. And look at this. The roast goes right there. Right in the middle. Gonna let that smoke cook it. Put the lid on. Close that just a little bit. The elk come out and walk right through here. Smoke rolling. Heat's coming up, so stay tuned. It is dark out here. And here is my habanero sauce. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check this out because one side of the coals is not really doing me well. These are those two giant stuffed baked potatoes. I want to do this right for my wife. She loves this type of food. So what I'm going to do is I'm not really happy with this right now. It's getting a nice color. It's got a nice little smoke on it and everything. I guess I will put first layer of this plum sauce on it. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to do this. Reach over everything. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm hoping to make a lot of changes this year. And I love to cook. And I wish this is what I did, actually, for a living. These kind of things where, you know, you could give me $10 and I'd make this for you. Or any meal you'd like. As long as you bought the food and all that, I'd just give you the skill of if it's skill. So anyway, got these giant baked potatoes. I'm going to probably can this leftover stuff, but this is going to glaze for a while. Let these potatoes cook, and we'll be back. Don't you worry about that. Nice, glazing nice. I want to move these potatoes a little bit. I'm going to put this delicious beef steak on now. Gonna move some things around. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's going to only get better. There's something walking around in the trees back there, so I'm going to shut this off just in case I get killed by Sasquatch. Get that cherry smoke coming up. Just lightly kissing that beef. What I really want that for is that pork. These giant baked potatoes, they're getting there. They're coming close. They're coming close. Look out. Bacon bomb. Stuffed. It's going to be good. I just pulled this off, and I always let my wife be the one that is the judge. She says it's perfect. This is New York strip. And I'm going to try this. That was so easy. Wow, that was unbelievably easy to eat that. Oh my gosh. Regular salt. I didn't use the Himalayan salts or anything. I just used the regular salt with black pepper, table ground pepper, and a little bit of that Montreal. Now, I took my time out there on, oh, geez, this is still, I'm sorry, this is, wow. There's so many things going on right now with the flavor of this beef. There's the front, there's the middle, and then there's the back, and it's all completely wonderful. And my wife actually loves it, so, oh my gosh. I'll let it rest a couple more minutes, but thank you for watching. Thank you. Smoked habanero plum sauce pork roast. This is a picnic roast. I'm going to cut a little piece off of this just to show you. Oh, look at that. You get the smoke ring. So I'm going to go with a bigger one. It's so hot. I'm going to go really thick here just to show you. Oh yeah, look at the juice. Look at that juice. Oh, this is going to be really good. So here, oh my gosh, here we go. I'm going to tell you something. I got a nice bark. Oh, just enough of that habanero sauce to tickle your mouth. That is good. Wow, what I'm going to do next time, you see that, is I'm probably going to go a little bit less. Oh, gosh. So, here's the thing. My mouth is not on fire. This is plums, pureed plums, and some smoked habanero. Oh, gosh. That is, I wish you could taste this. I really do. And this is a loaded baked potato my wife and I are going to share tomorrow for dinner. Because they're so giant. I'm going to take another slice here, just to give you the color and the juice. Oh, is that nut? Look at that. Oh. let me recommend, excuse me, let me recommend, if you're going to use, there I go with that Peter Brady thing again. If you're going to use a hot sauce, and if you're going to do a hot recipe, yeah, I mean spicy wise, like with, peppers and stuff, don't interfere with the flavor of your meat. Don't take something so wonderful and destroy it because you're machismo. Let that accent the flavor of the meat you're preparing. Make sure you're using the right, if you're going to use fruits or if you're going to use spices, make sure you use the right one for the right meat. Tonight, the plums pureed mixed with that smoked habanero sauce really, really was a wonderful, very edible meal. And I appreciate you watching. We're going to have a lot more fun stuff going on this year. And going to include the dog. And hopefully I get a picture or two of my wife now and then when we're doing this. But I want to thank all of you for sticking with me. And the 17 of you that have subscribed. You don't know how far that goes to me. So anyway, I want to wish everyone a happy new year, and let's eat.